Hey everybody. So I just got done with my hike, had my frustration taken out from the littering. I mean, it just pisses me off when people do that. There's no reason for it. Especially when you have a garbage can not even 30 feet from you. But anyways, after that little hike, I decided I was going to make some food. I haven't eaten all day, so I figured this would be a good place to do it. What I got for store today is the Mountain House. I think I kept calling it Mountain West. I'm sorry, guys. Mountain House lasagna with meat sauce. So far, I've been really impressed with their food. It's a little bit on the spendy side, but I mean, it tastes really good. There's a different type I've tried that did not taste good. In fact, all their food tasted pretty much the same. I mean, they had different foods, but there's something in them that they all had in them that you could taste, and it was overwhelming, and it didn't taste good. So I was kind of hesitant to try these, but after that first one, they're working pretty good. So, anyways, got the Mountain West. I am hot, so I'm gonna try something different. This I've never done before. If you can tell from my other videos, I've always used my solo stove. But a dear friend of mine, for his contest, I don't know if you'll recognize this or not, but he put this in the package. And there's a place down in Red Lodge there that was one of the reasons why I wasn't able to really go out hiking too much today. But I went to this place and they had, I think, 3 or 4 different types of fuel. And so I asked the guy, I said, me being new at this, I don't have a clue. Something completely new. But well, first of all, let me tell you this. Yesterday when I went in there, the gentleman I talked to, he said that there's certain ones that'll work on all of them, all different types of gas. And me telling him, I said, well, I don't have a clue. And he says, well, if it's a dinosaur, then there's certain ones you can use, certain ones you can't. Dinosaur meaning the type of top piece. And I told him, I says, I don't have a clue, really what to get and stuff. So he says, well, come on back tomorrow and bring it in and we'll talk about it. And so I brought this in and showed him. And he said that I think there's three different fuels. There's a green one, red one I know for sure, and I think there was like a blue one or a white one. And I asked him, and he says, yeah, all 3 of these will work on it. And he said that, I asked him, I said, well, what's really the difference between them? And he says it's just, I guess it's different types of fuel, and certain ones you'd use if you want to be in higher elevation, like 10,000 feet or more. Other ones you wouldn't want to use. But so anyways, I got this little canister, and thanks to Stan, his YouTube's Deep South Experience. So if you haven't checked out his channel, I recommend it. He's got a lot of great videos, informational videos, reviews, just him being out there having a good time. So if you haven't seen his video, or if you haven't seen his channel, I recommend going to it. But anyways, I'm gonna try this. This is my first time ever using one. So using matches. Coleman camp matches. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started. Again, I'm just using my... Oh, forgot to clean that thing out. Hold on a second here. Rinse this off. There. Alright, good as new. So, as you can tell, I wasn't really prepared, as always. And he said that for this type of fuel you can use, I guess you can boil water at least like 10 times or so. So, go ahead and put a lid on it. There. So, comes with the lid. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that hike that I did. I like to show people the hikes because, for one, when you're reading a book, you know, first the book can be completely wrong. I've had that happen before with a book. But another thing is, books, when you get them, they tell you the details, but they don't show you what you can actually see, if that makes a lick of sense. Basically what I mean is it doesn't show you the scenery, like pictures and all that stuff. So what I like to do is, the hikes I go on, like my other ones I did down in Billings, when I tried YouTubing them and everything, nobody had those parks or those trails. I couldn't find any information about them to see, well, do I really want to go to this one? Is it worth it or not? So that's the reason why I started doing those videos, so everybody can see what, you know, what they look like, so if they want to go to them, then they can. This one I do recommend. It's not very big. I think it's 0.8 miles from what my book said. Yeah, it's 0.8 miles for the loop. And I mean, it gives a lot of good information in this book. So if you're ever deciding to go to the Beartooth Mountains, I would check out this book if you haven't. It's a really good book. But so that's why I do my hiking videos. I know they can be pretty boring, I'm sure, and I do apologize. It's just for people out there that are deciding that they want to go on those trails, then they kind of know what to expect. You know, it's always good to have an idea of what you're getting into. So we're just waiting on this to boil. I really like this, Stan. Thank you. I mean, it's my first time ever using anything like this. The one thing I gotta tell you guys about the Pathfinder cup and the lid is when you get it on there, it's on pretty snug. I don't know if it's just because it's new and it's doing that, or it's meant to do that, I don't know. But I just wanted to let you guys know about that. And the cup itself, it takes a little while for it to boil. I think I had it on the fire for about 30 minutes and it didn't actually come to a rumbling boil. All I did was have those little bubbles at the bottom, and they'd bubble up every once in a while. There'd be a lot of bubbles on the sides and on the bottom there. But I couldn't get it to a rumbling boil. Even when I did it on my solo stove, I couldn't. But I don't know if that really matters or not. I don't have a clue. But I just want to give you guys an update about that, just to let you know. So if you know more information than I do. Last night, it didn't rain at all. Not that I know of. I mean, I was out pretty good. But it didn't rain from what I know, and kept having problems with the fire. For some reason that firewood just did not want to burn. So kind of wasn't really prepared for it, so I didn't really do it the proper way either. But so I just kind of went to bed early and woke up and that's about it for yesterday night. The Sven saw, I use that for cutting all my wood, and it works out really good. It's kind of nice how the bottom of it has a handle for you to use to cut with. It's got some pretty good teeth on it. I like how it's compact, so I can put it in my backpack if I need to. Still gotta get firewood. Haven't gotten any more. I still got some from yesterday, but I don't know, I want to try to get a little bit more. Other than that, it was my last day out camping, and it's been a very good weekend. Much needed weekend to get away from everything. I think that's one of the reasons why I like camping so much. Just to get away and enjoy things that you like doing. Anyways, just keep waiting for this to boil. And stand, I got the whistle. Have that on my backpack. I wanted to put that out there. And then I forgot the wristbands and also the little keychain. I forgot those at home. That's one of the reasons also why I didn't really go hiking too much. I didn't really have all my hiking stuff. This time was more camping. Just kind of looking around the area just to see what's around me, to see what all I can do. And the lady that I talked to when I bought that book, it's very amazing, this town. Everybody's been really helpful, very knowledgeable. Like the lady that I talked to, she's a day hiker, so she personally knew about that book. She uses that like a Bible, or a Bible. It's like her camping Bible, or not camping, but hiking, because she likes to do a lot of day hikes. And she informed me of one that I'd like to go to. And from what she said, it's well worth it. There's a little bit of climbing to do, but I don't think it should be that bad. So she was able to point me in the right direction for some good hiking trails for day hikes. and I'd go on it today, but it's a little bit more of a day hike. And you know, just as a personal note, this isn't really for anybody else more than, well, no, I can't remember what it's called right now. I got it written down. But yeah, got my trusty backpack right here. That's what I had all this in. I was using the flashlight last night that Stan gave me, and it works really good. It's kind of nice because I was able to put it on my jacket. I just clip it on there, and I go walking around and stuff and see where I'm walking. So it works really good. The little book light, that works really good. I used that last night a little bit, and then the night before I used it. Alright, so she's coming to a bubble, so I'll go ahead and turn that off. I'll put it in my little packet here. And then one thing you gotta make sure you know about is there's these little packets that are inside of them. So just be aware of that. Make sure you take them out. Don't eat them. I don't know what the side effects are, but I know they're not going to be good. Obviously, if it says don't eat. But I'll go ahead and pour this in here. Alakazam. And then you just zip it back up. The reason why I do this too, I don't know if you're really meant to or not, but the other company that I tried their food, when I put the amount of water in there that they asked for, and it was a little too low, or not enough, and then so the very top of it was all still crunchy, and it was just disgusting. But so that's why I just kind of do that. I loosen it up and move it around. That way I don't have that happen again. And that wasn't with this company either. That was with something else, with a different one. And this knife is working really good. It's starting to get really messy, but that's to show a good knife. So, but anyways, I'm gonna let my lasagna cook or rehydrate. And then I'm gonna go ahead and eat it. So I will let you guys go. Talk to you later. Take care.